The simulacrum as a construct, it is completely attached to your soul, to your mind, your psyche. I'm telling you that you are tethered to the very environment that you find yourself in. And it is interactive. And the simulacrum, it can see your thoughts, it knows your thoughts, it knows the trajectory of your thoughts, it can decipher all your thought constructs, it knows exactly, it can perceive exactly the frequency of your thoughts, which is measured by the magnitude of the emotions attached to them. It is an interactive dynamic. It is very powerful. You've been experiencing this your entire life, whether you have realized it or not. The simulacrum is absolutely a neutral field, but it's perceiving things from you at every instant of your awareness. Your mental pictures, your thoughts, your fears, your desires, everything. That doesn't mean it does anything for you at this point. Now, boy, chat is moving fast. Might have to slow that down on the next one. The simulacrum does not build anything for you based off your mental constructs at all. There's no impetus here. It's not doing that at all. Because the soul simulacrum interface is entirely symbiotic, meaning it regards itself as in a partnership. This is how the simulacrum regards itself. It is in a partnership with the individual. Now, this ties into what I've told you guys in the past. You are a co-creator. You're not a creator. You're a co-creator, meaning that there's a component missing outside yourself. The simulacrum regards itself as being in a partnership. It's a builder protocol. That's what it does. But it won't do anything just because it reads information and it reads mental blueprints. It won't do anything. It's not. It's not going to. The neutral field is just that. It is a blank world building template. But that's all it is until you do something. So I don't want to miss anything. The soul in stasis cannot alter this template because the soul is merely living in the lives of others. The simulacrum is entirely reactive. You have to remember this. Set this. You've got to picture exactly what I'm explaining to you. The simulacrum's reading all of your thoughts. It knows exactly what you think. It understands the magnitude through the emotions, how bad you want something and all that, and still it's a neutral field. It's a builder protocol, but you've done nothing to instigate it to move forward, to start knitting new reality tunnels for you. So if you're just living in the lives of others, then it will continue to knit that reality for you. Situations and conditions of your life that will perpetuate just living in the lives of others. The simulacrum is reactive medium that instantly responds to activity. Any activity supported by a mental construct. The inactive, non-moving soul and the simulacrum are both negatively charged, neither initiating anything. So even though it is aware of you and you can be aware of it, and even though you can fantasize and daydream and you can build all kinds of plans and put the mental pictures out there, there's no interactive dynamic that will initiate anything in the builder protocol for you. Because you're in stasis. You haven't done anything with your avatar at all. As soon as the soul moves its avatar in the direction of a thought construct, the simulacrum instantly flips from negative to positive to match the charge. It's going to meet you halfway every single time, but it's never going to do anything unless it's in a relationship status. So it will never do anything on its own. As soon as the individual psyche moves forward and their physical avatar is now moving forward in the direction of the thought construct, No matter what it is, it can be something so minuscule that you actually do, but it supports the thought that you have. As soon as you do something in the physical world, the simulacrum, which is presenting this false physicality to you, will instantly respond. It will meet you because now you are exchanging information. It's a relationship. Thus, the simulacrum responds only to souls who take the initiative. It is purely a builder protocol and will knit conditions and experiences that are good and positive, or it will knit bad and negative. You gotta realize, guys, it's a neutral field. There are evil people who do evil things and they get away with it over and over and over because the first time they did something, they got away with it. The second time they did it, they got away with it. They built this informed field around them that the simulacrum respects because it's like a relationship. It's a mirror. It's reflecting back as circumstances the very things that are projected into it, but those projections must be supported by some type of physical impetus. The avatar must move forward. It must chase the thought. The soul, whatever the soul projects, the avatar must follow through or begin to follow through, and the builder protocol takes off. So, yeah, many people have lived terribly wicked and evil lives. And other people get frustrated because they see these people, they get away with it over and over and over and over and over. And a lot of times, those people belong to the same families. And those families have these teachings that they teach their children, that they don't reveal to the public. These things about this reality that we're in, this Shakespearean stage. It's a stage because it watches us as we try to experience it. Like I said, it's purely a builder protocol, and it will knit conditions and experiences that are good and positive or bad and negative for the soul, all depending on the soul's mental, emotional state and activity. Remember, the thing you need to take away from this is that you're an immortal being immersed in a medium that is reflective, and that the other point of contact in your existence, you're in a relationship with it. There's an exchange of information. It's the thought field all around you that we call the simulacrum that responds to the informed field that makes up who you are, your immortal divinity, your soul. This exchange of information is a beautiful thing, but it entirely rests on the individual, because the simulacrum itself, being a neutral field and reactive only, will never initiate anything. It will only continue to build those reality tunnels that have already been knit by others. And if you're not taking the initiative in your life to do anything, to move forward, to accomplish something, to teach someone, to experience something, if you're not actively doing that, then the simulacrum will instantly knit for you reality tunnels that were built by others. Simple as that. That's who you are, and that's where you're at. But this beautiful construct that allows you to be a builder protocol, it's a beautiful thing, but it's entirely up to you what you do with it. And we're going to